Hi everyone, it's Denise from Denise Rich's Art and Design. I picked up this beautiful mirror at the thrift store for $9.75. I really liked all the detail and the fact that it was beveled. I've already covered the mirror with paper to make cleanup a little easier at the end, and now I'm using a Clorox wipe to try to clean all the crevices. I'm going to paint this with Annie Sloan chalk paint in the color Old White, and 2 coats gave it pretty good coverage. Recently, I've purchased different brands of paint to see which ones I liked the best, and I did like this Annie Sloan paint quite a bit. Now to seal the paint, I'm going over it with a coat of clear finishing wax. I apply the wax with a brush and then remove the excess with a microfiber cloth. And over that, I'm going over it with a coat of brown finishing wax to help bring out the details. To wipe back the brown wax and keep the mirror looking more white than brown, I used a wet wipe that actually removed some of the paint and took it back down to the silver, which I hadn't intended to do, but I like the way it turned out. I had just a little bit of paint bleed under my paper, and I'm removing that with a sharp razor blade. I decided to redo the hanging system in the back, so I removed the screws that were already there, and now I'm installing D-rings on both sides. And then I am attaching vinyl-coated wire with a crimping sleeve to make sure that it's nice and secure. This mirror is very heavy. I'm not sure what this tool is called, but this is what's used to crimp the little sleeve so that it's kind of smushed over the wire and it doesn't come apart. And here's the finished mirror. I think it's a big improvement, and it's going to make a nice addition to my bedroom. I picked up 3 of these wall sconces at the thrift store, and I got them for 25 cents each, not knowing what I would be doing with them. Then I found 2 of these glass flared bases at the thrift store, and they fit perfect. I got them each for $2. I'm going to be painting these with 2 coats of Dixie Belle Drop Cloth chalk paint. I knew it would be easier to spray these with spray paint, but I didn't really have the right color, so I'm attempting to give these a good coat of paint without drips or globs. So I'm just using a foam brush and just lightly doing a coat of paint on there. As I was painting this, I realized I liked the black showing through the paint, and I could have gotten away with doing just less full coverage paint, but I went ahead and did 2 full coats and then distressed it. After the paint has dried, I'm using 240 grit sandpaper with my finger sander and going around the edges to bring back some of the black. After cleaning off the dust, I'm going over it with a coat of Jolie Clear Finishing Wax. Now I'm going to use my heat gun to soften the glue on the labels and remove those, and I will wash them up really good, and then I'm going to be making a sleeve for them of a burlap runner that I purchased at Walmart and some lace ribbon that I got at the thrift store. Here I'm measuring how much fabric I need for each vase. And then I need to figure out how tall I want it to be. The fabric is basically to cover the stems of the flowers I'm going to be adding in here and the floral foam. I'm just using some hot glue around the top band to hold it in place. I really appreciate hearing from you, so please leave me a comment and let me know what types of makeovers you like best. And these are some stems of baby's breath that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And here are the finished sconces all put together. And now in place next to the mirror over my bed. I love it. I picked up this planter at Goodwill for $5.75, and it's perfect just the way it is, but I just wanted to change the color. I cleaned the outside with rubbing alcohol, and then I took it outside and gave it a good coat of Rust-Oleum white primer, and then I topped that off with Rust-Oleum clear matte sealer. I mixed up some Glidden exterior paint that I had on hand with some baking soda to make a thicker textured paint. This is paint I've been using on the exterior of my home for accent pieces and screen doors and things like that. I'm using an inexpensive chip brush to just dab on the paint. That avoids any brush strokes and gives it a little texture. I sealed the paint with polyacrylic crystal clear matte finish. I did 2 coats of this. And here is the finished pot on my screened-in porch. I think it came out great. Thanks for watching. See you next time.